Morning everyone. It's a Friday, currently 7:30, just after. It's real cold this morning, probably 1 or 2 degrees. Everything's frozen. We've got frost on the windscreen. So we had snow yesterday. Bizarre weather, every kind in a day. Beautiful spring day, then rain, then snow. Yes, it was just all over the place. Didn't know what it was doing 1 minute from the next. But we're on our way in. We've got quite a busy day today. Got a Honda S2000 coming in first thing. That's having speakers and a head unit. We've got to do we're supplying some kicker speakers and a wiring harness. He's bringing his own head unit. That should already be there. It should have been dropped off. Then this afternoon I've got I want to say it's an Isuzu Rodeo. It's like a little 4x4 thing. We've got to put a Sony Bluetooth and DAB radio in that. No bells, no whistles. Just wants Bluetooth and digital radio. No steering controls, none of that crap. All straightforward, straight in and out. And I may have something to look at a wing aerial on, possibly, but not confirmed. Only it's one of those. Could be not. So we're climbing up on subscribers, 2050, doing really well, guys. Thank you for that. Keep pressing the button, keep liking, keep sharing, keep commenting, all helps. We're in the bus, obviously loving it still. I did nip over to Mercedes yesterday. I booked it in to have it inspected, just because it's their child. At the end of the day, they know more about it than anyone. So I've got a buddy who works over there, so I spoke with their service manager, and basically he talked me through it. He said that the engines are bulletproof. They suffer. There is there is an oil leak that they suffer from a connection on the back of the intercooler, which is apparently in the middle of the V, and it runs over the back of the engine on a drain tube and then pops out by the gearbox, so it looks like you've got like a rear main seal gone, but it's actually the intercooler connection at the top. So we've booked it in. He's going to go over everything and have a look for me and make sure the car's okay mechanically, because that's most important. But he did say, he said fair play. He said you've paid and got a lovely example there. He said not paid too much, because obviously he knows what these prices are like. But he did say, he said fair play. He said it's a really nice vehicle. He said there's no rust on it. Good mileage, good engine. He said, you know, win-win. We'll have a once over for you. Let you know if we find anything, and obviously at least while the vehicle is still fresh, I can then go back to the dealer and go, look, you know, beat him down a bit more on price and say, look, I need to get this done. I know it's a used car, but you still have ownership for a little bit if the car is not right, and they have to contribute or pay for. That's the rule. So we're gonna go with that and see what happens, which will be interesting and sort of set my mind at ease as well. I want to know that this thing is right before I go, you know, touring around Europe and then get stranded. I think I've got a cold coming. So an old friend of mine, Alan, has been in to see me a few times, and I keep telling him, I don't know why people do it, I'm self-employed, but when they're ill they're like, oh, I'll come down to see you. Snot dribbling out of them, cough and cold everywhere, and I'm like, why do you want to come and see me when you're ill? If you're ill, I'm ill, and then I don't get paid. And now I've got his cold. So thanks, Al, you flaming idiot. I told you not to, but now I've got this bloody cold. So on to work. I do need to get some diesel. What we got left? A little under a quarter. We'll get some diesel, fill this thing up, and I'll see you in a bit, guys. Take care. Happy Friday, my dudes. Well, that was the first fill up.
Continuous recording will now start.
So pretty much empty to a full tank. It's given me a range of nearly 470 miles, which is cool. So I'd probably say around about 500 if you weren't careful. That's good. But 116 pounds. Ouch. So it's about 168 a litre there. I did pass a place in Highworth yesterday that was 180. Was it 180? 188, 182, something like that. It was over at 180. Getting expensive, but we're still doing it. We're still doing it. On to the shop, get some breakfast. I'll see you soon, guys.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Morning, everyone. Let me just turn down this radio. How are you all? You good? The sun is shining. It's minus temperatures. It's icy outside. So first one's in. We've got a Honda S2000. So we've got to do door speakers and a head unit. I'm guessing this head unit's in the boot. We've also had the transit van turned up. This one we're doing wing aerial on it. It's had a pop-top conversion and he's lost his reception for the aerial, for the radio. So we're going to do a wing mount on the body, send that up, and hopefully give him back some aerial signal. And then we've got another one in this afternoon. So busy day. So I'm going to crack on with the Honda first. We're going to go kicker speakers. I think he's got a Pioneer stereo, and we've got the wiring harness for this, so we're going to get that done first, and I'll come back to you in a bit. See you soon. Everyone, let's just turn all this lot down. We've got music playing everywhere, very typical. Steering controls work. Kickers are fitted. We've got new radio in there, obviously with the factory harness working the steering controls. So the Honda's done. Next we move on to the Transit for the aerial. See you in a bit. Okay everyone, next in we've got this Ford Transit van. Some areas of the world get this version, some of them don't. So this is a Transit Custom. It's had a beddy kind of campery style conversion with a pop top, and we've got poor reception. Now, whenever you're doing this kind of style Ford, right, it doesn't matter whether it's a Focus, the vans, all of them, right, if it's got a sat-nav system, you'll have a little SD card up here at the top. Usually going up is fine, but when you go up, you tend to knock the card and it pops out. You forget about it, and then when you come to put this in, you lay this in its correct holes, you smack it to push it into its clips, and you snap the SD card in half. So when you've got the little memory card up here for your sat nav, remember, first thing you do, feel the screen top and bottom, make sure there's no card. If there is, press it, put it in the tray out of the way, because I guarantee you, you'll forget about it and snap the thing in half. And from Ford, it isn't cheap. So just a little tip. Now, we've got aerials to do on this thing, so I'm going to pop this trim up, undo the 2 screws at the top and the 2 bolts at the back. This fascia comes out, the radio will come out, and then we're going to basically drill a aerial over there, run the cable in through behind the glove box and up to this thing, plug it in and improve the aerial reception. So that's now job. So we've got the wing out so we can get exposure into here where we're going to have our aerial. That will come through there because obviously this is metal. This fiberglass, no ground plane, bad reception. All right, see you in a bit. Off goes another happy customer. See you, bud. So transit's done. I'm just about to stop for lunch. So we've got aerial working. Pop that in there, switch that on. There we go, wasn't me. This time it was me. So now we have reception. So car's back together, mount is done. Obviously you see me mark it up, put it all into the car, and that's running through inside here, little protector into the grommet. There we go, finished. This one is ready to go and it's lunchtime. Oh, there's Gary. He's obviously painting Jackson's car. I'm gonna have some lunch. I'll see you in a bit, fellas. Right, got Ian back in the T6. Got him a new split charge. So we're now just gonna take that one out, replace it with a new one, redo the earth and see what's what. Let him have it, take it on test. Hopefully this will be the end of it. No more battery issues. See you in a minute. Right, everyone, next we've got this Isuzu Rodeo. Get the old lightsaber in. It's got the best old school VDO stereo you've ever seen. Let's get rid of this garbage. Excuse me. Right. So we got a VDO radio. Let's make sure we've not got a CD in here. No, that's good. So we've got to take this thing out. He says, there we go. We've got a Sony to put in here with digital radio and Bluetooth. Obviously microphone's going to go up here, digital area is going to go there. So we're going to get cracking on this. I'll come back to you in a bit. See you soon. Right then, here we go. Rodeo is done. So in this one we've got Sony, CD, USB, MP3, Bluetooth, all of the mod cons. USB is there, doing its little receiving. Speaker down there's a bit battered, but for now that'll do. Wait for him to come and get this one, pick it up. The Sony sound to say that the ignition's wired properly. Right, let me get a cuppa. See you in a bit. Coffee time. More snow's coming in. So I'm getting ready to shut up shop now. We've had a busy ass day. Let me just kill this radio so we're not getting copyrighted. How are you doing, everyone? You good? Shh. So it's been a busy ass day. Got everything done. The radio's just been picked up. He's happy. Passat's been invoiced. Just waiting on them paying the bill and picking it up. Speaking to Gary, my painter friend. He's bringing his bus in tomorrow. We've got to do front and rear dash cameras and a reverse camera on that. And I think there's something else in the afternoon as well. We'll look at that in the morning. But sorting out some orders, some stock. Had my rustlers today. And we're back, everyone. Batteries going. It's been that much of a busy day with eating through GoPro batteries. So yeah, tomorrow Gary's first thing, and then in the afternoon I've got a Qashqai. It's an early one with the 360 camera setup. We've got fascia kit to do, we've got camera retention to do. I don't know how the 360 camera is going to fare, but we'll do our best to maintain what we can. But yeah, the weather's just about to turn. The sky's going black. It's been snowing on and off all day. It's quite weird because on one side of the view you've got lovely blue skies, and then all the way above us blackness. But yes, I'm gonna tidy up for today. Done. Gonna get my ass home. I'm pooped. It's been a busy one. speak to you tomorrow, early in the morning. See you then, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.